Hello, folks. I'm Charlie Strong,
And I'm Daryl Teskey.
and we're with Strong Missions. And we're coming to you from the coffee and sugarcane filled slopes of Poas Volcano in Grecia County, Costa Rica. We're very excited to talk to you about our new permanent home, the culmination of more than 12 years of work, a vision that began back in 2003 when I first moved here to Costa Rica. It will be located in Calle San Jose, just outside the town of Grecia, and will be a place from which we can reach out to all of Costa Rica as well as Nicaragua and bring local children and families in to receive abundant programs and activities. It has been over a year since we began the process to buy the land, just less than 3 acres, and it has been a year where God has tested us and showed us that remaining faithful is important. After a full year of deliberations, the bank approved the purchase of the land in late 2015, and then we had to wait months for the transfer of the property to our name and for the building permits to be approved. During the wait, coffee plants were removed and large areas of the land were cleared. In addition, foundation footers and roof trusses were built off-site and will be assembled on-site in March of 2016. We've also corrected the drainage on the property by installing drainage pipes and a large concrete ditch running the length of the property.
This is a multi-phase project that includes a gymnasium, a dining hall, an office space, and lodging and meeting space for work teams and community programs. From the aerial view, you can see that the land is 60 yards wide and is almost 300 yards long. The back of the property is bordered by a river where we plan to build trails and places for people to sit, relax, and enjoy the natural beauty of Costa Rica, as well as a garden to supply fruits and vegetables for the children's feeding programs. The first building we are building is the dining hall, which contains 2 rooms that will act as temporary housing until the permanent housing is built, and also be used for children's activities when not in use for teams. Once the permanent housing is built, these rooms will serve as overflow for feeding and for community programs. Group housing will consist of 2 types, allowing groups maximum flexibility when planning a trip. The bunkhouse style will house up to 18 people per side, for a total of 36, and will provide a great group atmosphere. The individual cabins will allow for a little more flexibility and can house anywhere from 4 to 6 people comfortably.
For years now, Strong Missions has provided feeding, education, and extracurricular activities for children, and we're so grateful that God has put it on so many of your hearts to support these programs. This new center will allow us to reach area children and families through ongoing and additional full-time feeding, education, and arts and sports programs, permanent faith-based after-school programming, and annual camps and tournaments. We will even provide transportation with a pair of 15-passenger buses that will be bought this year thanks to a pledge donation for such use. In addition to the garden benefiting the feeding programs, we plan to open a community garden at the entryway of the property so that locals with few or no resources can donate time working the garden and in return receive a bag of vegetables for their family. We feel sure that this center will be a light to the community, and eventually we hope to Central America as a whole. We estimate the cost of the dining hall to be $80,000 in materials, or roughly $300 per square meter. The rest of Phase 1 to begin once we are almost finished with the dining hall includes one of each style of lodging cabin as well as paving the entryway. This is approximately $105,000 more in materials for these 2 buildings and the pavement, bringing the total cost of Phase 1 to $185,000. Construction teams should cover about $65,000 of that this year, leaving us with a deficit of $120,000 to raise to complete Phase 1. We hope to do so by the 1st of 2017, and so we hope that you'll prayerfully consider supporting this endeavor. We are very excited about the future, and if you share our excitement, there are various ways to make contributions. Gifts are tax deductible, as we are a 501c3 public charity in the United States and a nonprofit association in Costa Rica. Gifts may be sent directly to the aforementioned, as well as through PayPal or through the National Christian Foundation. Simply contact us at strongmissions.com if you need help to decide which is easiest for you or for mailing or deposit information. We know we've got our work cut out for us, but we also know that with your prayers and support and God's guidance, this center will become a reality, and Strong Missions will be able to continue to reach out to the community in very meaningful ways. We thank you for your prayerful consideration of our work, for your prayerful consideration of your participation with us, and we sincerely hope that we're able to host you in our new facility as soon as is possible. Thank you so very much, and God bless you.